Hello from HOFA. I'd like to introduce to you the new member of the HOFA-Plugins family, the IQ-Reverb. If you are looking for a unique reverb plugin that eases spatial positioning of instruments and vocals in the mix, congratulations, you just found it. With the IQ-Reverb, we managed to combine the diversity of a convolution reverb with the flexibility of a classical reverb processor. There are smallest rooms with high tonal quality, chambers and plates of any kind, but also impressive huge ambiances right at hand with just a click in the extensive library. To create the presets and impulse responses of the IQ-Reverb, we convoluted real spacers as well as vintage hardware legends or modern high-end gear. And if required, we created combinations in high-resolution audio to get the most interesting, exciting, the best stereo and true stereo reverbs for your mixes and masterings. Of course, it's also possible to import your own impulse responses and third-party libraries, conveniently easy by drag and drop. Handling is really easy. All controls are clearly arranged around the innovative 3D display. There are no subsides or hidden parameters. At one glance you have the general view. You can open the browser here and put it wherever you like. By clicking Dock, you dock it magnetically to the GUI. IRs contain the raw impulse responses. In IQ-Reverb presets you find many examples of this plugin's outstanding possibilities. Now let me show you the main features in a few steps. For more detailed info there are tooltips, the manual, and of course our mail support, which you can reach under plugins at hofa.de. Top left is the input section, with a crosstalk control for the stereo adjustment of the input signal. Next, there are various options to change the reverberation time. If necessary, the IQ-Reverb allows precise control over the direct, early and tail fractions of the reverb, with separate pre-delays, essential for exact spatial positioning. We skip the output section and come to the test sounds. These sounds make adjustments easier in a clever way. When in auto mode, every parameter change triggers the selected test sound for a realistic evaluation. You can use this module to damp or to drive separate frequency ranges of the reverb sound. As an example, I drive the mid-range between 300 and 1000 Hz to 150%. Thus, you are able to emphasize or to reduce spectral ranges of the reverb in the mix. Let's move on. Cut is used to quickly change any Hall effect into a gated reverb. You may ask why there is another section labeled Gate. Here you can create gated reverbs as well, but more in the last century's vintage style. A gate at the output of the IQ-Reverb, optimized for this purpose, is sidechain controlled by the plugin input. The result sounds completely different. Not the impulse response itself is cut, but the gated sound is always cut out of the IR's full length. There are two more functions worth a look. First, this clever modulation. It makes any impulse response more lively and offers an interesting and creative approach to mixing with reverbs. And last but not least, the positioner turns every preset into a stage where you can place signals in a three-dimensional space, from front left to the rear right side in your chosen room. I hope I could get my excitement for the HOFA IQ-Reverb across to you. Test this plugin in detail and find out what this abundance of opportunities means for your mixes and masterings.